Hello and welcome to more Pokemon Yellow! You may notice I'm actually outside of the gym right now instead of inside where I ended the last episode, and that's because there's a few things I want to do before we do the gym here. So let's get right to it. First off, I'm heading back to Saffron City and inside the Silph Co, because there's a couple of things I missed inside here. And right here are a few items. First off, we have Carbos. And secondly, we have Rare Candy. Finally, one more very important item right here. We have TM26, and that one contains Earthquake, which I'm actually going to use right now, guys. Let's go and get that all the way at the bottom. And I'm going to use that on my Nidoking, actually. Yes! Well, he's the only one that can use it. So I'm going to go ahead and teach him Earthquake. He is a ground type, or part ground type, so he'll make great use of that. It is 100 base power, 100 accuracy, pretty much the best move in the game. So I'm going to give it to him in place of Double Kick there. Alright, Curtis. And on the 7th floor, we have a door right here, which I've never opened before. Let's go ahead and open it and see what's behind. We have an item. Whatever could it be? It is TM03, which is Swords Dance. I'm not going to be using that, but I figured I might as well pick it up while I'm here. I don't know if I mentioned this, but the other floor I was on was floor 10. And over here we have Mr. Psychic's house, still inside Saffron City. Let's go inside and see what he gives us. I'm guessing you can probably figure it out. Wait. Don't say a word. You wanted this! And we get TM29. That one will have Psychic. Another amazing move. And now I'm back in Celadon City because I'm going to buy a Water Stone. And again, you can probably figure out what I'm going to be doing with this. So now in my inventory here, I have a few rare candies, which I'm going to use. So let's go ahead and use 2 rare candies on Patrick. It's going to get him up to level 32. Just use one more real quick. And at level 32, he will learn Swift, which is a move that will never miss. Even if the opponent is flying or digging, it will still hit them, which is pretty nifty. So I'm going to go ahead and teach him that in place of Tackle. And he learns Swift. Fantastic! Now I'm going to go down and get some more rare candies. Where are they? Where'd I put them? There you are. And I'm going to use one of them on Vulcan. And if we do that, they will try to learn Flamethrower. Aw yeah, arguably the best fire move in the game. Alright, so let's learn that in place of, let's get it in place of Roar. Roar is kind of useless. So there we go. Boom! Flamethrower. And now that we've got that out of the way, let's go ahead and use Firestone on them. Finally, time to evolve. Gosh dang, look how beautiful that crud is. Den Ninetales. Alright. And I'm also going to be using that Water Stone we just bought, right here. And I'm going to use that on, not on Thor. Pikachu, you cannot evolve with the Water Stone. Gosh dang it, bro. Gonna use it on Patrick. Patrick's evolving. Aw, yeah. And he's still Patrick, don't worry, guys. And now that I've done that, I'm also going to teach them a couple of moves. Let's go ahead and teach them, what's this one? Body Slam. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and teach this one to Vulcan, because they could use a normal type attack, I think. That'd probably be useful. So, delete an older move? Sure. I'm going to go ahead and keep Confuse Ray, Quick Attack, and Flamethrower, but let me get rid of Tail Whip. I don't think that's going to be super useful. I mean, it was useful alongside Confuse Ray, but now that I have Flamethrower, I just don't think I'll use it ever, so I'll go ahead and get rid of that. I'm also going to use TM29. That one's going to contain Psychic, and I'm going to teach that one to Patrick. Matilda will learn that on their own, but Patrick won't, I don't think, at least. So let's go and teach it to him. And let's get rid of Water Gun. We don't need that crud. Kabam! And I'm also going to go ahead and use TM24, which I got out of my inventory. I got this way back at Lieutenant Surge. And I'm going to teach this one to Patrick as well. And here comes the hard decision. Do I get rid of Swift, which I just learned, or do I get rid of Recover? I think I'm going to get rid of Recover. Swift is very useful in certain situations, and in Pokemon Yellow, Recover is never really useful because I can just use Hyper Potions. Recover is fantastic in competitive or in Pokemon Stadium, but oh well. And now with all of that out of the way, it's finally time to tackle the Cinnabar Island Gym. Now, you can fight these trainers, or you can go and talk to these little boxes, and they'll give you a Pokemon quiz. As it says, if you get it right, the door's open to the next room, and you don't have to fight the trainer. Get it wrong and face the trainer. You also could get it right, open the door, and fight the trainer anyways if you want. So they say you can do that to conserve your Pokemon for the gym leader, or you can just go back to the Pokemon Center. I don't know what they were thinking with that. But here it says Caterpie evolves into Butterfree. Hold on. You got it right! Oh, correct! I always get that one wrong because it trolls you. It's like, bro, he turns into a Metapod. He genuinely does not evolve into a Butterfree. Whatever. I'm just going to go ahead and fight this trainer now. Got my headphone cord all tangled up in my controller, and my chair squeaking like a butt. There we go. So this guy's a burglar. I don't know what he's doing inside the gym here. Maybe he's just trying to blend in with everyone else. I don't know. But go Patrick. Let's just use Surf, I guess. This guy's level 36. Should not be a big challenge. Patrick now has a very, very good moveset. Pretty much the only moveset he's going to have all the way up until level 100, I think. Alright, Surf does the one-shot. Starmie is a very strong Pokemon. So he's going to be wrecking this gym. Even though he's a bit of a low level, I'm pretty sure that he will level up a lot and just wreck everything, even if they're higher level than him. Now, stuff like Quick Attack might hurt. Never mind, that didn't do crud. But Starmie's a pretty fast Pokemon on his own. Not one of the fastest, but he's definitely a pretty speedy Pokemon. And he's got a high special as well, which goes very good with his same type attack bonus, Surf and Psychic. And, you know, having Thunderbolt just for some type coverage is great as well. I guess I'll just go ahead and do Surf again. Pretty much going to be spamming Surf for most of this gym. Again, even from a Ninetales, that Quick Attack just did not hurt at all. Maybe Patrick has better physical defense than I gave him credit for. And it's not enough to one-shot this guy, but that's totally fine. Even with the critical, that Quick Attack's not going to do crud. And that first trainer was easy. I surrender! Well, we got over 3,000 Pokédollars for that one. This guy does not seem to have a quiz with him. So I guess I'll just go ahead and fight him. Do you know how hot Pokemon... Huh? Oh, how hot Pokemon Fire Breath can get? I don't know anything about Fire Breath. I'm sorry, bro. Well, that dude just had the exact same team as the last one. 2 level 36 Vulpixes and then a level 36 Ninetales. Pokemon Quiz! Test your skill! There are 9 certified Pokemon League badges. No, there's 10! Just ask Gary Oak. I'm absolutely correct. Let's go on through. Or I could fight this trainer. You can't win. I have studied Pokemon totally. Okay. Alright, buddy. I'm guessing you have a bunch of fire types. What a nerd. I always feel so bad when there's like a level 34 Charmander. It's like, bro, you should have let that crit evolve a long time ago. I guess maybe level 35 go Charmeleon so you can get level 36 Charizard. That could work. Just a Vulpix and another Growlithe. Okay, well, let's go see what this quiz is. Quiz is Pokemon Quiz. Test your skill. Poliwag evolves 3 times. No, it evolves twice. Thank you. I mean, kind of almost evolves 3 times if you count Generation 2, because you do have Politoed, but I don't think that would count as 3 times. I mean, you evolve 2 times, but you get to choose what the second one is, I guess. It's only got 1 Pokemon. What will it be? A Ponyta. A level 41 Ponyta. Dang! I'm pretty sure Patrick could take that no problem, even though it's way higher level. I've only got 3 Surfs left, but I'm pretty sure this will 2-shot it. So, probably not going to be a big deal. I think I'll run to the Pokemon Center afterwards. Wow, 1-shot, okay. But yeah, I am going to go back to the Pokemon Center and restore my PP for Surf. Level 34 on Patrick, nice. Too hot to handle. Alright, let's continue. The next quiz is, are Thunder moves effective against ground element type Pokemon? No! Gosh dang it, these questions are stupid. Go on through. Okay, let me just go ahead and talk to this guy. I know why Blaine became a trainer. Whoa, this one's got a Rapidash. Only 1 Pokemon on him as well, level 41. And the last guy had a level 41 Ponyta. This guy steps it up. He's got that Rapidash, yo. Let's see if I can one-shot this the same as that Ponyta. Probably not. Not quite. It was pretty close, a lot closer than I thought I would get. He's just going to go with a Growl. Somehow a level 34 Patrick is faster than a level 41 Rapidash. And Rapidash is pretty fast. I mean, just look at his name. He's pretty much a fast Pokemon, but, well, he got wrecked. Next quiz! Pokemon Quiz, test your skill. Pokemon of the same kind and level are not identical. That is indeed true. Pokemon do have some variable stats, which honestly makes the game a lot more complicated and more interesting, I would say. I've been to many gyms, but this is my favorite. Oh. Well, that's a little bit biased. You're kind of a trainer of the gym. Just another Vulpix and Growlithe. And I think right through there, I'm pretty sure that's Blaine up there, so we just have 1 more trainer and 1 more quiz left. TM28 contains Tombstoner. No, that's not a move. You're absolutely correct. Oh man, what is a Tombstoner? What the heck? Fire is weak against H20. Alright. Is it H20 or H2O? Alright, I wrecked that guy. Yet another Growlithe and Vulpix trainer. And I went back and healed, so now it's finally time to fight Blaine himself. I am Blaine! I am the leader of Cinnabar Gym. My fiery Pokemon will incinerate all challengers. Ha! You better have Burn Heal. Oh! Dang. Alright, let's just go and wreck him. What the crud? That guy's face is terrifying. When he wants to fight, he's only got 3 Pokemon. He's going to start off with a Ninetales, level 48. Wow. That is a lot higher than all the trainers in here. He is going to be faster than me, going with a Flamethrower, which is not going to be very effective at all. Still some pretty big damage, but wow! He was not kidding about that Burn Heal comment. Wow. Well, I am now burned. I'm going to take a little bit of damage each turn, but Burn cuts your attack in half. However, I'm using specials, and I got a critical, so one-shot that Ninetales. Good job, Patrick. He's also going to send out a Rapidash. I guess I'll go ahead and use Surf on this as well. Hopefully he does not go for any kind of... What the heck? Why are they all lowering my attack? First I get burned, which cuts my attack in half. Then I get hit by Growl, which is totally useless when I'm just spamming Surf. Are they going to give me a win by bad... Whoa! A second critical! Holy crud! Alright, 1 Pokemon to go. Holy jeez. Okay, Arcanine coming out. He is level 54. That is going to be a true challenge. So Flamethrower is probably going to hurt pretty bad. And actually not as bad as I thought it would be. I think the special on Ninetales is a little bit higher than Arcanine. So this is going to do some beefy damage. A little bit more than half, it looks like. I think I will have to heal here, though, because if he does get a critical, or maybe even just a pure Flamethrower, he might kill me. So let me go ahead and use a Super Potion, or a Hyper Potion, I should say. And I think Patrick is going to take down this whole gym. I got pretty lucky on those first 2, though, getting 2 criticals. He's going to go with Reflect, which raises his gained armor. I think that raises his defense towards physical. So, I don't know what this gym's obsession is with physical, but they just keep raising against that. He's going with Fire Blast, which is going to do some big damage. Jeez. Even though it's not very effective, that still did a big chunk. So I'm just going to go ahead, hit him with Surf. And I think that I might kill him. Not quite, he's down to like 1 HP. I think if he goes with Fire Blast, I might get wrecked here. I'll go with Swift. Wow, why is he doing Reflect? Alright, well there you go guys, that is the gym. Got a critical hit even though he had like 1 HP. And Patrick just destroyed everything. Even though he was like almost 20 levels lower than Arcanine. Did not even matter. That type advantage, and more importantly, Patrick is just a beast. Got over 5,000 Pokédollars. Nice! The Volcano Badge heightens the special abilities of your Pokemon. Nice! Here, you can have this too. That is TM38, which contains Fire Blast, an excellent fire move. I think it has 120 base power, but not super good accuracy. I might teach that to one of my Pokemon, we'll see. Well, anyways, guys, I guess that's it. We wrecked this guy, so now we are going to go to the 8th gym on the next episode. So I guess I'll see you guys then. Take care.